Hello everyone, so today I'll be going over what pens I've been using for the last 3 years, as well as what I'm using right now, my current setup for pens, and I guess writing utensils. So, long story short, I've basically been almost exclusively using pens for everything since like grade 12, 2017, because I don't know, pens are nicer, I guess, and it's much simpler to use, no sharpeners, and not as messy sometimes, and they look nicer overall than just lead pencils on paper. And yeah, so I've been exclusively using Muji pens like 99% of the time since 2017, which is why I'm making this video. Like beforehand, I was using like random Papermate ones, which were not as reliable. Like it would sometimes just smudge a bit, or just stop working halfway through and work again 2 seconds later. So Muji are super reliable for me. This is not sponsored. This is just from my experience. So basically, I started using just the plain old, everyone already knows this, like 0.38 millimeters thin, or like 0.38 inches, 3.8 millimeters, I think. Muji ones, these ones are really nice, except I guess it hurts after a long time. You write with this because it's just hard plastic your fingers are pressing against. And yeah, so basically I used these ones, the classic ones, a few times, and I switched over to these ones, and I think this one's like 0.5 millimeters, like these ones are 3.8 and these ones are 5.5 millimeters. Like there's a nice click to it, there's a nice snap hold to it, and as you can tell, I've already used these pretty much empty. There's a nice grip to it, and click if I'm bored. Not really, like the only thing bad about these gel pens are that it smudges quite a lot. Like can't really sign your credit card, or it's just sign like a glossier surface because it's very easy to smudge it. Same as these are pretty much almost the same, but except this is more clicky, better mechanism, slightly higher cost. It's trade-off, but pretty worth. And yeah, so this one is also, so I've used quite a few of these. I threw out the other ones of this that didn't have, and I've also transitioned over to dark blue. Like this is the classic light bluish, and while this is the regular blue. So these two blues are quite different. And this one's like the standard one, and this one's like a more unique one that when you see someone use it, you could tell it's most likely it's a Muji one because it's a classic. These are pretty classic as well, except just a classic blue color. Doesn't like dark blue, which is also quite a classic color. Don't know if the camera can pick it up, but this is basically dark blue. Really nice, I guess. Same click, and I enjoyed this because it's a bit more minimal. It's like between black and blue. It's just something that won't be distracting as opposed to this. And yeah, so I've also used a black 0.38. Pretty nice. And overall, I enjoy using the black ones as well, like black, blue, and this dark blue color. It's very cool. And also I finished this. This is a bit more expensive than these two. It's a bit better because you can tell the difference in click. Much more lower volume in clicks, and you can tell it's the quality is a bit nicer on the inside. And these ones do not smudge. A much nicer ink. It's very reliable, it works very well, so I don't use this as frequent when I write as opposed to these. These are just like casual, normal writing, while this one's like more formal stuff that I want more reliability and quality. Very nice. And yeah, basically those are the ones I've used. For this, I pretty much used only this blue and black one, just the regular classic blue and black pens. And these ones I've used all three colors, basically the light blue, dark blue, and the black. I've used pretty much all three of these in whatever these forms. Well, this one's just black and blue, and those are what I have used in the past that basically blanked out, and this is my current use. So first of all, just as pens, I got the regular cap ones. The reason why I've used this is because I'm too lazy. Every time I write something, I take off the cap and put it back on. As well as the long writing, you need a good grip. But like currently in university, I don't take that many notes to justify using these, and like the clicky one might be nice, but this one's just really, really minimal, so I enjoy just keeping one of these in my pocket at all times when in school. So yeah, I have these two are 1.38 and 0.5 millimeters. These both are dark blue, so basically this, which is really nice. Well, this one's black, 0.38. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm almost done with this, 0.5. And yeah, generally I prefer 0.5 when I'm just writing some stuff, but if I'm writing a lot, like 0.38 is better because it's thinner, and for my bad penmanship, it looks slightly better for me to use like thinner ones so it won't look as messy overall. And yeah, so these are basically my pens like you find on my desk or in my pocket. And basically in my backpack for like during exams when I need to take out some extra pen materials and stuff, I would use this simple Muji mini pencil case. I would just keep my quote-unquote extra stuff in here. Just not really more stuff. I don't really need a big one, just some extra stuff like backups just in test situations. And basically one highlighter, a black one, 0.38, because it's very simple. 0.3 is very simple. I enjoy the thinness and it works very well. A lead pencil. It's a very nice one. I lost the cap unfortunately, but it's very nice and very, very reliable. Like as opposed to my regular main lead pencil, which I don't have right now because I haven't been really using pencils for the last ever since like school ended, and I pretty much only use pencils for exams basically. But yeah, I don't really use pencils. But if I do, it's this. This one's like the barrel's a bit thicker than my usual one, and the grip's a bit softer overall. And overall, it feels like smoother. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I could write as fast, but very controlled and smooth. So I enjoy using this. And of course, basically this pen, but in black. So for high quality black stuff that I need black ink with. Like, I don't know why I don't have a blue one here, but overall just black ink always works, pretty reliable. So yeah, so overall my pen collection, not really collection because I threw a lot of them out, but just the type of pens I've been using for the last few years and my current setup. Don't really need clicky ones, especially during these times. Don't really need all the extra stuff, just minimal. And yeah, it's worked for me and it's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. See you next time.